Hi, I'm Carla Crownover. I've been gardening for, I think, as long as I can remember, and I'm super excited right now because it's fall, and I've gotten all the dead tomato plants and everything out of my garden, and now it's time to start thinking about planting garlic and onions and shallots. I picked up these garlic, just regular garlic, at Natural Gardener. You'll only want to plant one piece. You don't plant the whole thing. And then elephant garlic and shallots. Elephant garlic is milder than regular garlic. Shallot is a little bit different than an onion, so they're fun to grow. They need a sunny spot. They need well-drained soil. They need water, but not too much, and well-drained soil is very important because things under the ground like that with too much water will just compost. Starting in November, it's going to be time to plant onions, and onions are my absolute favorite thing to grow. I'd like to order mine from Dixondale Farms. It's a farm in Carrizo Springs that's been producing onions for over 100 years, 108, I think. And they put out a catalog at the end of October with a huge variety of onions. I like to order what's called a short day sampler. We need to plant short day onions here because that's the amount of sunshine we get. The sampler will have a yellow Granax, white Bermuda, and a red Creole. And for just about $13, you can get a bundle of those. It's about 75 onions, and plant them in your garden. So what I like to do, because I like storing onions, is I plant a lot of onions, maybe 200 onions, and I plant them pretty close together because they're edible at every phase of their growth. You get them in the ground, and in early spring, when they first kind of start doing their thing, it's a scallion. Then you wait another few months and it starts to bulb out and it's a spring onion. And then when they're ready, when they've gotten as big as they're gonna get and haven't bolted, they just lay down, like they're just tired of growing. And that's when you know they're ready. And they're ready to be storing onions. You leave them in the ground and they'll form their papery skin. After I've let mine rest in the garden for a while, maybe a week or so, I'll pull them out and just let them sit in the sun and form this good skin. And then you will store them, if they haven't gone to seed, in these bags. They get lots of air that way, and they'll last up to a year, which is kind of amazing. The ones that do shoot up their flower and go to seed don't make very good storing onions, so you want to eat those first. If I have too many of those, I just chop them up and put them in baggies in the freezer. And when it's time to make my soups and stews in the winter, I just pull out a bag of onions from the freezer, and I have onions all year long. That's why they're my very favorite thing to grow. And Dixondale Farms is a great place to buy them. And they have an amazing catalog that will tell you everything that I didn't just tell you. I'm Carla Crownover with Backyard Basics.